Alright.
So first thing is to weigh the beaker before you put any liquid in it. And, the weight is 28.541 grams. 28.541. By itself is
541 grams. Okay.
And then you just take out 10 milliliters. So over here we gotta write down the volume initial, which is 100 milliliters, and then the volume final is gonna be 90 milliliters. Alright. And then we go see how much this weighs right now. And it is 38.291. 38.292. The mass final is 38.292. And then we gotta find the mass, which by subtracting the mass final from the mass initial from the mass final, which is 38.292 minus 28.541, and it's gonna be 9.751.
Okay, so we have to write our name on this and then say what category we think that we deserve.
Alright, and the V is going to be 100 minus 90, which is 10 milliliters. Alright, so then we gotta find density by dividing the mass by the volume, which is 9.751 divided by volume, which is 10. And it's going to be 0.9751.
We're going to weigh this beaker over there with the scales, and then we're going to put 10 milliliters of this blue liquid into here using the Morse pipette. And the beaker weighs 28.64748 grams. The beaker initially was 28.648 grams. And then now we will put our 10 millimeters of this liquid into the beaker. We will weigh the beaker again. Have cylinder, and it is 39.072 grams. It is 39.072 grams. And then our volume initially was 100 milliliters, and finally it was 90 milliliters. And so our total volume, which is volume initial minus volume final, is 10 milliliters. And so our final minus initial is 39.072 minus 28.698, and that equaled 10.374 grams. And then to find density, it is mass, so our mass is 10.374 grams divided by 10. And so our value for that is 1.0374 grams over milliliters. And that's that.
Guys, okay, so I'm going to do the final one. So we're going to take out 10 ml, right? There is 10 ml exactly. So we got to go weigh the beaker first, so let's go.
28.677.
28.677. Now, this is going to take a while, so we're going to cut a bit. Alright, so that's 10 ml right there. Okay, now we're going to weigh this. And that's 0.738. Okay. So now, let's head back. 738, and the weight of the beaker itself is 28.677, so we gotta calculate that real quick. 28.677 38.677. Doesn't matter, we'll just flip the negative sign. 38.673, I believe. We'll just go with that. Minus 9, I'll just flip this 9.996 divided by 10. 0.9996. There we go. So, density. So we started off with 100 ml. We took out 10, so that means we had 90 ml left. There we go, 10 ml there. So this is 28.677 grams. And the mass of the final was 38.673, I believe. And the mass difference was 9.996. Divide that by 10, because we have 10 ml here. That's 0.9996 gram per milliliter.
A meniscus is the curve that occurs on the top surface of the liquid, and it occurs because there are some tensions on the surface of the liquid. The way you take the measurements is by looking at the lowest point where it touches the line on the graduate cylinder.